So if you've seen my other videos on no contact, and if you want to know why I'm always talking about it, one of the reasons why we use no contact is that it flips the power dynamic between your ex who broke up with you being in the top of the power dynamic to you being on the top of the power dynamic. But it's not going to happen without some extreme discomfort on your end. Probably one of the reasons why you got at the bottom of the power dynamic is because you were scared to break rapport with your ex. You thought that anytime you bring up something or like a need or some kind of communication, they would just run away and push you away. Maybe you thought that they were better than you, and so you were really scared to ever speak your mind or kind of stand your ground, or just whatever reason, you were going to put in more effort than them. Now, when you have months or even years of history of being at the bottom of the power dynamic, your ex is not going to be so readily convinced that now all of a sudden you're the one that's in charge. But I'll tell you what, if you've ever been off and on with your ex and they messed up in the past, or maybe they thought you were moving on and started to date somebody else, they probably came back and begged for your attention. And in those little moments, you actually were in the top of the power dynamic. And if you think back to your relationship, there were probably moments like that, even if those things didn't happen, where you were momentarily in the top of the power dynamic. So what does this teach us? When your ex thinks that you mean business, they'll actually take you seriously, and they're going to have that fear of loss that we all feel when we don't want to lose something. But the only way that your ex is going to think that you actually mean business is if your actions are actually congruent to the words that you're saying. So if you want to make them feel jealous and make them feel like the clock is ticking, you're not going to sit around waiting forever. You might need to actually date other people and think about what other actions a single person would take. That, they're probably going to be in the gym. They're probably going to go get some photos done. They're probably going to go out and hang out with their friends out in public, fairly often. So for that power dynamic to flip, you're probably going to have to go no contact for a period of time. And during that time, you build yourself up to the point where they think that you actually mean business because you have enough actions behind your words of accepting the breakup. And if you want some help with this whole process, click into my profile, click this link down here, and get in touch with me.